What is up, everyone? Should be live now. All right, so we got some people in the chat so far. Ooh, I should send out a tweet. I keep on forgetting to do that. I think we have some setups or PCs from people from last week that we didn't get to, if they're still in the chat. If you did submit something, could you message the tweet so that I know that you're here and we can go over this stream? But how's everyone doing? Happy Wednesday. Let's see. Mr. Monkey Meat got some LGA, what is it, 775 motherboards with pretty old school Intel sockets, DDR2 RAM, and he's asking what he should do with them aside from a NAS and an HTPC. Yeah, I guess for emulation, that would for me fall along the same lines as like an HTPC. Just use as like a old school console retro you know, arcade system. What is up? All right, we got Craig Lilly. No, edible panties. That would be some interesting merch, but no. Hey, what's up, Lee? Lee from ComTV. Still not used to seeing Lee in the chat as that name, but I need to get used to it. Hump day indeed. What is up? Cohen Jacks, by the way, congrats on your gold membership badge that you just got today. 3-month membership. I appreciate the support. What's up, Jonathan H? Edible jockstraps versus edible panties. What's worse? Kryptonic HD says, just want to say the latest videos have had me glued to my screen. The 3060 swap seemed like something so many people would run into aesthetics because of all the shuffling going on. Yeah. Thanks for watching that stuff, Luis. That video was a little bit longer, but people have been watching that for at least more than half the duration, which is kind of hard to do on YouTube with how short people's attention spans are. But let's see, what else? Who else is here? What's up, Astro Wolf Craig, Phoenix, Arizona, or Phoenix AZ. People who hate the idea on that idea fight you, yeah. Oh, what's up? He said, "What's up, Noah?" I was like, Noah. What's up, June PC Tech? I know what you mean. No, so he checked to see if it was LHR or not. That card was not LHR, which someone wrote a comment on that video saying I probably could have traded it easier if I had put that it was non-LHR, which to me, in my area, both LHR and non-LHR cards for 3060 Ti's, they were going for around the same price. So I didn't think though that I was targeting minors. I was more targeting other people who just might have had 3060 Ti's, but yeah, putting in the LHR in there and saying that specifically I would accept non-LHRs would have probably helped me out. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah. Though, me at double speed, my wife, she watches me at either 1.5 or double speed, and I sound way more like a chipmunk than I even do now. So yeah, I still don't watch stuff on double speed. Like if I open up a YouTube tab right now, it would be at 1x speed. So yeah, I haven't caught up with the times on that. Yeah, I think that's the most important part. Even though I had to pay $100 extra because that cooler was beefy, and it looked way better than the Gigabyte Eagle one. So, paying a slight premium over it, I was fine with that because it's gonna go into a very big case. So it would have looked really funny if I put a little tiny, because the Gigabyte Eagle one was pretty short. It would have looked funny if I put that into the case that it's gonna be going into, which you'll see in a future video. But what do you think about R9 Nano for $250? It has a GTX 1650 Super. Is that all? Man, I have not kept up with those older cards. An R9 Nano is about a 1650 Super for 250. I would, yeah, but that would have like way worse power consumption, right? And is older and driver support's not going to be as good. So I don't know. Spending, hard to say. Hey, what's up, Bionic Zen? Let's see. Jonathan H, you're currently looking at your sister's PC. Why are you helping her like diagnose problems or something like that? Do I think the Intel Core i7 4770K is worth it? So it's hard to say with those Haswell i7s because don't those still go for like 100 to 150 bucks? Their performance, I think, is worse than the modern day i3. That's a quad-core 8-thread. But if you can get it for cheap enough, maybe. You're going to be restricted to PCIe 3.0, though, as well as DDR3 RAM. So, unless you can get it for, like, 30 or to 50 bucks, I wouldn't suggest going for, like, those older, older platforms. Do I play Clone Hero? I've never heard of what Clone Hero is. Okay, so I was just giving some people time to get in on the stream. But, real quick, let me run the membership shoutouts. So, always want to give appreciation to the people who... And for the most part, the memberships, the perks are to be used on the stream. You get like a free shout out a month as well as the badges and custom emotes. And then there's discount on merch too, which you'll see in the community tab if you remember. But yeah, quick shout out to the membership people who support through the membership program. For the top 2 tiers, we got Craig Lilly, It's Unbroken, Zabo Bia, Christopher Coonan, Louis Czar, and Bridello, and the Best Stickman 16. Thank you very much. And a lot of you are in the chat right now. Whoops, I just switched the channels around. Give me 1 second. Okay, so for this stream, it's gonna be pretty chill. We have some stuff to unbox, which I'll show you right now. Over here, we got the test bench. So there's 3 packages that I need to open up, and I gotta be mindful to move my mic when I go over there. But this is all merch. This is merch samples. So I'm excited to open this up because it's the new design. This is a very early look sneak preview of it. This isn't gonna go live probably until March, depending on how these samples do in the durability testing, as well as how the colors come out. I haven't opened them. I haven't seen them yet, obviously, because they're in the packages. But yeah, we're gonna take a look at those, and then hopefully you guys are hyped for the design as much as I am, because this is something I also worked quite a bit on just to get it right. So, hey, what's up, Frigos Clips? David's builds. Hi, you don't have any PWM fans? Any way to turn them down? If you don't have PWM fans, you can buy a controller that has like a knob on it, and then that can help you turn the fan speed down. You can hook up all the non-PWM fans to it. Are we getting a video of the build with 3060 Ti? Yes, there will be a video with the 3060 Ti in it. And that should be coming within the next few weeks. And that's gonna have some other cool stuff in it as well. So, hey, what's up, Drifty4000? Thanks for the kind words. What do we have today? Says Nguyen Hong Trung. We have some unboxing. And then, I'm curious if anyone's playing Lost Ark or interested in playing it. Today's Wednesday. It's coming out on Friday. But, yeah. I might play Lost Ark at the end of this. Just give myself a week break from playing with the viewers, because setting that up, getting everyone in the same room, that's a little bit stressful. So, we'll return maybe next week with playing games with the viewers. But I wanted to check out Lost Ark some more because I've only had some limited time to play with it so far. Tavi Manpaw, you're barely late. Don't worry, no need to apologize. Carlos is asking, can someone give me PC advice? My PC fans get really loud. Oh, I think you were the one who asked about the fan controllers. Nope, that was somebody else. PC seem to pulse. Your fans pulse when you're gaming. Which ones? Like the case fans, or the CPU cooler fan, or the power graphics card fan? I'm doing good, Tabby. I'm doing good. Excited to look at the new merch and then look at some deal hunting, and also we're gonna be looking at some Tiger Direct since we kind of cut that short last week. So yeah, excited to take a look at all this different stuff. Wow, Kyle Holt just flexing on us, made it back to the penthouse. All right, so you're back. Maybe try multiplayer solitaire. Is that even a thing? Is the ASRock Z170 Pro 4S still good in 2022? So that's a Skylake. I think I might have had that board. Wait, let me see. Yep, I did have that board at some point. Is it still good? What do you mean by still good? You mean like is Skylake processor still good in 2022? i7s from the Skylake era are as good as current i10 or Gen 10 i3s. Those were 4-core, 8 threads, right? Heading to steak dinner? Andrew, you lucky. Enjoy that steak dinner. This music is something else. Lee, how's the music? Is it too loud, by the way? I'm just playing Stream Beats by Harris Heller, if anyone was curious. But I can barely hear it, so I don't even know what's on. It's just playing in the background. Is the ASRock Z87 Pro good? Honestly, in terms of like old motherboards, it's hard to say. Like, you would have to try to dig up reviews on those. But being Z87, it is overclockable, and generally they don't tend to make like those as bad as like the bottom of the barrel budget bin boards. So where's the LAN this month? The LAN this month is gonna be in Tacoma, which is my hometown. It's at my friend James's place. He's the one who had the RV, so we've landed at his place by now like 3 or 4 times. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be driving for this one. You have a 2080 Super. Is it worth upgrading to a 3070? Yeah, so a 2080 Super is like a 3060 Ti in terms of performance. So a 3070 wouldn't be too much of a like a jump up. I wouldn't say upgrade. I would say don't upgrade, because you're likely not going to be able to find one for a good enough price. You're going to have to pay some kind of scalper premium. And then just to get like a slight bump up, I don't think it's worth it to go from 2080 Super to 3070. What's the price, Kevin? What's the price that he's giving you for the 4770K and the Z87? I'm curious. I would not pay more than, honestly, I wouldn't pay more than like 120 bucks for that, because you can spend like 150 bucks or so and get like a 10th gen motherboard. What is it? A B560 motherboard? No, not B560, B460, sorry. And 10th gen i3, which is going to be better and let you upgrade in the future. So yeah, it all depends on the price. But all right, let's get to opening some of these packages over on the test bench. Let me open up chat on my phone. But okay. All right, so we're over here now, and I am using the lights that we unboxed in the previous week. So yeah, let me turn the mic as well. Okay, Bionic Zen says, do you have any tips on earning money for 13 years old? You get allowance, but it doesn't seem to be getting money fast enough for a GPU. Yeah, if you can try to mow the lawn do extra chores for your parents. Maybe convince them if you get extra good grades in school to give you a boost in your allowance. At that age, because you can't legally work, whatever you can do to find like from your neighbors or family members, any kind of jobs you can do where they could pay you technically under the table, and at least that'll be tax free. But yeah, it's tough. You're trying to get a lot of money because of how expensive GPUs are, but you're not old enough to work. Jonathan H is looking for a full-blown PC for $100 for a sister. Can you think of a whole PC you can get right now? Anything $100 or like $150 or worse, you got to go the Optiplex route and throwing in the cheapest graphics card you can find, because you can't find like piece by piece usually and get that cheap of a build, unless you go like really old stuff, which I would not recommend doing. I wouldn't go any older than Sandy Bridge. Let me get my knife. How do I not know where my knife is? Oh, here we go. We good. We're good. All right. So for the new merch, I have 2 samples. We have the bonfire because this is what I'm currently using on the merch, and I'm hoping this one turns out good because we can keep using it. Some people said they were holding off on buying the original merch because they wanted to save on shipping and get this design, the next design as well. So here we got bonfire, and what I'm really surprised about is I'm sure a lot of you may have heard of Teespring, which a lot of other content creators use. I used Teespring in the past when I was sampling merch. Their color quality as well as print quality was not good. It wasn't durable, it came off, and the color accuracy was pretty bad. But I recently heard that they've upped their game, so I'm giving them another chance. I am so surprised that Teespring, they send, I'm not sure if all merch comes in boxes like this, like if you guys were to buy from Teespring, if it comes in a box like this, or if it's just because I am like the merch store getting a sample that they sent this nice box. But we do have 2 separate designs here on the merch because of the limitations on how many colors. So we're gonna see which one should I open first. Should I open up Teespring or Bonfire? What do you guys think? How much for scalpers price for a 3060 Ti? I think scalpers are asking for around 800 in my area anyways for a 3060 Ti. So, oh, Jan's in the house. Did Jan say anything earlier? But Jan wants Bonfire first, but some people said David's build says Teespring. Let's see. Woot had a 5950X for 515 yesterday. Are those still going for that much? Are those like above 600? Let me turn up the brightness a little bit. Kevin R2806 says the price he's giving me is 300 and it comes with motherboard, CPU, 16 gigabytes of RAM. That's a ripoff. I would not pay $300 for a 4770K and an ASRock Z87. No, for $300 you could get let me see. You could almost get an i5 10400 compatible motherboard and a 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. Yeah, don't get that, Kevin. I wouldn't pay more than 120 bucks for it. He's ripping you off. All right, we got 2 bonfires and 1 Teespring. So yeah, the Teespring t-shirt has the full design, but the bonfire one I had to modify because they didn't let me upload the design as is because of how many colors it was. So let's get this one opened up. I don't even need my knife for this one, so I can just rip it. Yeah, Kevin 2608, I wouldn't pay more than 120 bucks for it. But even then, that's, wait, for the RAM too? So 40 bucks for RAM, 60 bucks for the processor, maybe 130, 140, but at that point, I'm going to 10th gen i3. All right, we got multiple shirts in here. We got a lot of different colors. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, okay. Let me zoom in right here. So let me lay these all out. Well, okay, so this came out pretty nice. So we got all the different colors here. Here's the white one, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to see what it looks like in all the different colors. And man, even with some of the gradients on there, wow. And then of course I had to get my green. There it is. There is the new design, which I teased that in the last merch video, but all right, let's see. Do I ship worldwide is what Frigo's Clips asked. So Bonfire, I'm actually not sure if, I think Bonfire does ship worldwide, but of course with everything, you know, based in the US, shipping to other countries cost a lot of money. So I'm not sure what worldwide shipping is, but I would think it would have to be reasonable because lots of YouTube and other content creators, they have fans from all over the world. So I don't think it's anything crazy, but it's definitely more expensive than shipping in the US. But let's see. Yeah, okay, of all these, so the cool thing about this shirt relative to the other one that I released, the other one was only black and white because of the colors on there, but because of this design, I'm able to get it in I'm going to be able to offer it in multiple colors, but here, let me show you a look at the design. But yeah, the print came out really nicely and the color is very accurate. And these are my personal favorite kinds of shirts where it's kind of, I think this is a blend. It's a Next Level shirt, which is a brand that I've been buying from Amazon for a long time. Like, these are really soft, high quality shirts. But let me take a look at this one. I think this is a poly cotton blend. Yeah, so this is a, you probably can't read this, but it's 40% polyester and 60% cotton. So if you've ever had a poly cotton blend before, you'll know how soft these shirts are. But yeah, and then hopefully you guys recognize what these mechas are holding in their hands. All right, so that's Bonfire, which I'm really liking. So let's see how Teespring does, and then we'll compare the quality. Oh man, this blue one also looks so sick because you got the red, the green, and the blue. So you got the RGB going here, and the contrast looks really nice. So these are all gonna have to be thrown in the wash. But yeah, let me move this to the side. So next we have Teespring. What are the sizes? So these are all size. So Bonfire has sizes from small all the way up to like XL, or I think they might have some of the double XL, triple XLs. But these are all smalls because that's what I wear. So these are just gonna be for me to wear. But now we got the Teespring. So you saw that design, which is a cut down design. It was cut down because I was limited to how many colors I could use, and the original design had way more. So now let's open these up. And here is where you're gonna see the full-on design. So we'll see how this looks. Though I might already have my answer in terms of which one I'm going with. So, all right. Wow, man, they give you, look at this unboxing experience from Teespring though. I don't know if this is what all customers get, but at least as a merch store owner, this is what you get. So it's actually, they also use Next Level too. Well, that's so bright. But yeah, that's Next Level, which, all right, here's the full design. Let me get this out of the way. So this is the full design with a background. So when I originally got this image made, I got it with a background. But because of the gradient and the color limitations, Bonfire wasn't able to do it. But now we take a look here. So this one's gonna be like a box design. Wow, the prints on this, they look very different between the two shirts. So we got a black and a white here. But yeah, if you look at this, it's actually pretty washed out on the white one. And then on the black one, I think it's because they have to put down a white layer. It's very glossy, and man, this, yeah, it smells like a new printed shirt. But this next, yeah, these are both next level. Yeah, this one, you can't, the red mech, it's very dark. Interesting. So this is what the design looks like on the Teespring one. So I'm curious. So let me run a poll right now. If you guys think the okay, so yeah, let me. So we got the two designs. Let me pull it back up over here, and I'll compare. I'll pull up the white one just so that you can see. But we still have to do durability testing. So here are the two shirts. The one from Bonfire has no background. The one from Teespring does have the background. But yeah, if you look at this one, I don't know if I like the print quality on this one as much as the Bonfire one. The Bonfire one's lighter, but yeah, this one's dark. It looks weird at that angle. From far away, it looks fine. But let me lay him out again so you can see him side by side. Yeah, we got Bonfire, Teespring. And we got majority of votes for Bonfire so far. With Bonfire, I could also get a larger print because it doesn't have the border. So I can stretch this image out more. And yeah. These are all gonna have to go in the wash. Actually, let me try one on in a second here. Yeah, the greens are very different too. Yeah, this one's like a light green, and then this one's like a darker green. Yeah. Oh, why did this come out as a lime green? I definitely did not submit this as a lime green. Whereas the Bonfire one, it comes out more of a Kelly green, which is the green that I like more. All right, let's take a look at the votes real quick. Bonfire is far better. Says 7x7BB. Bonfire looks better. No background's way cleaner. Okay, so I'm yeah, we got 88% of the votes for Bonfire, which I'm really happy to hear because that means that I could put this on the Bonfire store and it'll be in that same merch store as the current merch right here, and people could do group orders and save on shipping. But let's see. Yeah, let me try this on real quick. Let me get out of frame. Actually, I'm gonna wear the blue one because it's very contrasty. But yeah, here's not what it looks like on there. And then of course we do have the signature NOAB 02 because this is the second merch piece that came out, and like NOAB 01 right here. But yeah, let me put this on real quick. Alright, so here it is. Oh man, I love how big the image is on the chest. How's that look? Look at that, the Founders Editions. Founders Edition, and then whatever you would call it. What is AMD's cards? Are they're not called Founders Editions, but what do they have like a specific name for theirs? I forget. Not like reference style cooler, but do they have any special unique name for it? But yeah, there it is. I mean, let's see. They call is it called the reference card on their end? Yeah, Shane. Bonfire had the best durability for the first round of merch, but I gave Teespring a chance this time around because I heard that they stepped their game up. And I'm still gonna be durability testing the Teespring one, but it sounds like people like the Bonfire one because it's more clean, there's no background, and yeah, I'll just have these shirts on hand just for me, but we'll see. We'll see once they all go through the wash. I need to wear these and wash them like multiple times to make sure again they last. Andy still calls theirs reference. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Jan. Thank you for the reminder, Jan. I moved back over here, but I forgot to move the mic. So, there we go. David's builds. I missed wherever you put, but it looks like you deleted your message. So let's see. Yeah, so this blue one, I think this one will be a popular one. So now, let's see. Got it. Hey, what's up, Ace Dev? Christopher Coonan, welcome to the stream. I'm not sure how long you've been here, but we just finished unboxing the new merch. What do you think, Chris? Bionic Zen says, you recently got into PC building and my videos are inspiring. I'm glad that the videos are helping out. And yeah. Since the pandemic and like with the whole shortage and stuff too, you may have noticed that I've been mixing in a lot more than just like I've been trying to mix in different types of content that I can still make given the climate we're in. Like I don't do as many PC builds now. I still do them from time to time, but I don't do as many as I used to in the past. And I'm just basically finding whatever I can do and then trying to make interesting, entertaining content out of it. And then if I can sprinkle in anything that I know or any knowledge or anything that's like useful or tips, then I try to do that. But yeah, as you've seen, the content has had to transform in the last like year or two, away from like builds and like specific product reviews and stuff. So yeah, the blue definitely makes it an RGB shirt. Yeah, so when Intel comes out with the GPU, maybe I could do a revision to this shirt and put a third mech in there somewhere with the Intel GPU. Any CPU cooler recommendations? You're on a budget, 30 bucks. Well, that's perfect timing. We can actually go to the browser and not do Tiger Direct, but let me go to Amazon real quick. CPU cooler. We're gonna probably find like a, and we're gonna max it out at 30 bucks, because there's still gonna be, why did it? You're supposed to max out at 30 bucks. Amazon, why you do this to me? Look at this. I put $30 from $0 to $30. And it's still showing me... Oh, it's because this is a bestseller ad or something. Amazon, come on now. So yeah, do not buy a Hyper 212 for 50 bucks if you can. The V-True is actually a good cooler. I haven't seen this one yet. John's Bow. I'm sure this is like the exact... All these coolers, I swear, they're made from like the same factory in China and have slapped on different fans and it's like slightly different designs. This one looks pretty cool though. It looks wide. Maybe it's not that wide. Yeah, all these look the same. So I would say just find one that's like 25 bucks. This one's 22 bucks. So the V-True I've used, it's good. It's basically a Hyper 212. This one looks the exact same thing. This one is RGB. What is the difference between these two? CR 1400 versus CR 1000. This one's cheaper. 92 millimeter. Oh, this is a smaller one. 92 millimeter fan. So, but it looks like it's fatter. Deep Cool Gamex. If you don't care about RGB, this is Hyper 212 performance for 20 bucks. So you could even potentially get it cheaper for 14 right here. So let me get you a link for all these. So first up we got, where's the share? Where's the share? Oh, give me 1 second. It wants to like send my share to an email. What's chat saying? Where did my chat go? Oh my goodness. YouTube, why you do this to me right now? How do I set the Amazon in dark mode? So this isn't Amazon dark mode, this is Firefox dark mode. So this is I have my Mozilla Firefox browser as a whole. I got whatever add-on. My internet is being slow right now. So apologies for me trying to get this link out there. Okay, here we go. So here's the Deep Cool one. Snowman is 20 bucks. Do they have snowmans in the US though? So I know you can get snowman from AliExpress. The only issue is it's coming from AliExpress and the shipping times are not like, what is the Amazon time for this? Deep Cool, you can get it in like 2 days or 2 or 3 days. So yeah, if you, I think Brian from Tech Yes City was the first one who made like a major video about the snowman coolers. You can get those on AliExpress as well. They don't look as nice. Like this one actually looks pretty good. This one actually has like RGB on it. But let's go to AliExpress and look at the snowman cooler. I think that one's just all white, right? Unless they came out with like a RGB version. Yeah, so the snowman right here is 18 bucks. If you want, you can take a look at this on AliExpress. But if you want something quick, something right now, Amazon, if there's any issues, you can return it. All the Amazon stuff is free return. Definitely check out some of these right here. Copy this. Yeah, coolers. Air coolers, you can get such good performance for so cheap nowadays. Yeah, 3-week shipping, but it's free ship time. So you have options. For 30 bucks, you can get a number of things, whether it be from AliExpress or Amazon. Let's actually take a look through and see what else. There's this ID cooling one, which is in RGB, which is also very similar. These all have very similar, you know, their tower style heatsink, 4 heat pipes, around the same weight in terms of how much metal there is. So they'll give you very similar performance. What is this one? Ace Geek. I swear, there are brands just popping up every single day. I've not seen Ace Geek before. What do we have here? So it's 120 millimeter, 4 heat pipes, very same specs, similar to everything else we've seen. This one, yeah, this one's really new. It only has 10 ratings. The average is pretty low due to that 1-star and 3-star. Let's take a look at what people's issues was with this one. Because this one is how much? 20 bucks? Free shipping with Amazon Prime? I would risk it and check this one out. It's free returns too, so if it sucks, you can return it. But started on fire, almost burnt my house down. Oh. Okay. Worked well for about 4 hours, then out of nowhere, the RGB cord melted and lit on fire. Well, that's not a whoops, wrong one. That's not a good way to start your brand off. Dang. AMD screws are loose, like the other post says. The fan is kind of loud, does not provide proper cooling for the CPU. Interesting. So it sounds like a quality control issue, though. With Amazon reviews, you have to take it with a grain of salt. Some people aren't like as much of like PC build enthusiasts as much as like novice users. So if it works, sometimes they just give it 5-star reviews and just call it good. But yeah, since this has to deal with electronics, being this cheap, I wouldn't be surprised if they, you know, use lower quality cables and connectors. This, I don't know, 10 ratings though, it's kind of a small pool of data to pull from. I would give this one time, so I'm not saying get this right now, but I'm gonna keep my eye on this, and maybe if we could check this in the coming weeks, see what other people's experiences are, or maybe I can buy one myself. Though a sample size of 1, if I bought one and it worked fine, that'd be hard to make a recommendation for. So what else? Yeah, so they got 3 1-star reviews. AMD bracket screws are loose. No matter how tight you screw it in, they always come off. Interesting. Yeah, don't get this one. Get the other ones I linked earlier. People should buy Noctua and never have to worry again. So simple. Oh wait, the 3-star rating seems sketchy. Which one? 3 stars. Must have RGB headers in your mobile. I wouldn't say this is sketchy. So they're just saying, I think what they're expecting is like, you can only get the RGB if you have the 5-volt 3-pin header on your motherboard, which a lot of older systems don't have. And even quite a number of B350 and like 300 series Ryzen boards, they didn't have it. Like addressable RGB 5-volt was kind of a premium until more recently. Now they're kind of on every board. So this is just saying that without it, it looks like, yeah, the fans are spinning, but there's no lights. So if you don't have a 5-volt connector, it doesn't look like there's a way to power it through like SATA or Molex to get any lighting on here. It's just no lighting. So I think that's what this 3-star is. Otherwise, I mean, they say it's a good product for the money. But I would say avoid for now. Get something else that, like the V-True cooler, which, yeah, this one has over 3,000, almost 2,500 reviews. I've used this one. I've used 2 of these, a white version and a black one, and it worked fine. Quality is pretty good. What? We just got a super chat. Mike1360. It would be cool to see a LAN party design in the future. Oh, so Mike, you bring up a good point. One of the upcoming t-shirts, I did want to do LAN party specific. Like, say, LAN party stories and have a LAN party type design to it. The thing is, I want, like with all the merch, right? Like, I want it to be a really high quality design, and I'm having trouble thinking up. So unless you guys can help me think of a design for a LAN party shirt, what kind of design can be on it? Because when you find artists, like the artist I found for this and the other one, they charge depending on how complex the design is. I don't think I want to put all my friends' faces on the shirts because, one, artists usually charge by face, and drawing faces is really expensive, like to get the details right. So for the LAN party shirt, I definitely wanted to say LAN party stories because that's just what, you know, the series has come to be known as. And I want it to be nice and vibrant and colorful like this, but it's just like the image part of the design I'm having trouble coming up with. So if y'all have any ideas, throw them out and maybe it could be incorporated. But yeah, I'm still thinking of stuff. I was thinking, actually, I don't want to say what I was thinking of, just because I want to keep it a surprise. But I was thinking of doing an RGB type of color scheme with it. Snowman, yeah, let's take, oh, this one's good too, though it's pretty expensive right now. The Ares game one, this one is just like the V-True. Right now it's pretty expensive. I've bought this for as low as like 24 bucks before. So keep an eye on it. They have an all black version, but it looks like due to their popularity, the prices of this cooler has gone up. So silhouettes, yeah. So silhouettes of like maybe the backs of us, or maybe the faces are just shadowed out. And then with all the PCs there, that is one of the, I guess, possible designs. Hey, we got Mark in the chat. Mark, I just saw you now. You've been here for like how long? Say, you're probably gonna say hi, sir. Say hi and be focused. What's up, Mark? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming and check it out. Also, would you potentially be interested in receiving one of these shirts? Because I need some models. Like, I found models of other content creators for my first shirt design. Would you be interested in getting one of these, Mark? Let me know. And yeah, once they're ready, maybe I can send it out and you can take some photos and be a part of the photo shoot thing. But yeah, thanks for stopping by stream, Mark. I appreciate it. Bionic Zen asks, what is a oh, why am I on this screen? Bionic Zen asks, what is a LAN party? So, a LAN party is essentially when multiple people come together, and back in the day, it used to be over a local area network, so not on the internet, and you would hook up your computers, play games that were supported, that had LAN support, so you would play multiplayer games over the local area network. But because games don't really, not a lot of games support that now, we still call it LAN parties, but it's essentially getting together, bringing all of our computers for like a weekend or even a day. Some people throw one-day LAN parties, but getting together, playing video games in the presence of each other instead of just online over a mic and like I just said TeamSpeak, Ventrilo, or Discord. It's like playing games together, and you can do technically LAN parties with consoles too, because they used to do consoles over LAN. Like the original Halo with System Link and stuff like that. So yeah, that's essentially what a LAN party is. Getting together, gaming it out for the weekend, and just chilling with your boys or your homies. Alright, Mark, you're in? Got it. I will shoot it over when the time is ready. Yeah, 24 port switch with wires leading to computers in the background. That's a good idea, Chris, because that 24 port switch would be easy to do. We actually use a, what do we use? I think we use like a 12 or a 10 port switch, but yeah, doing that and then going into like a silhouette of computers and people's heads and stuff. Those are all good ideas. I need to make a note of that. So, do you ever get any weird inquiries when you post on OfferUp? I got a few the other day. I posted your old 1660 Ti and I decided to take the post down. Joe Bob, what kind of inquiries did you get? You mean like people wanting to trade stuff? I've, like in the latest video for the OfferUp, I didn't get any weird inquiries. I just got someone who came at me pretty aggressively, trying to accuse me of trying to get rid of a bad card. But that's about it. And then I had people try to trade me some stuff that I wasn't interested in. So... Nick Ronaldo says, are you bringing back the LAN party series? The LAN party story series never went away. It just only happens once or twice a year. Less so now due to COVID, but I mean, we've had one every single year since I started the channel, and we're up to like LAN party stories 11 or 12 now, I think. Let's see. Joe Bob Cooter. Okay, so you're saying, yeah, they came at you aggressive. Yeah, I mean, some people, they just don't know how to speak to strangers. There's no reason you should come at anyone aggressively, especially over like an OfferUp trade in messages. So, Brian Ortiz, you did miss the unboxing, but just in case anyone did show up late, let me lay out the shirts so people can see what we unboxed. Just so I can switch to it anytime I reference it. But we have the new shirt designs. They are looking sweet. We got two mechs with graphics cards as weapons. One of them is like an arm cannon. The other one is like a large rifle. Two mechs fighting it out. Team red, team green. Let's go. All right, so let's go back to the browser. So yeah, we spent quite a bit of time on coolers just because I love air style or air tower coolers. They're usually so cheap. They have good performance, low number of rather points of failure, and there's so many of them just popping up out of nowhere. But let's take a look at EVGA as we always do. I'm not expecting much from them. Their graphics card drops are very random, and but we might be able to find a cheap power supply. Nope, doesn't look like it. The cheapest one is a 500 watt, $30 one that's refurbished. Yeah, EVGA. And I don't think they have anything in their... Yep, B stock looks the exact same. EVGA does have some pretty high-end power supplies for pretty cheap. Oh, GT1030 $70? I'm actually surprised. That's not too bad. Wow. They have a lot of GT1030s. They have, let's see, GDDR5, GDDR5. Okay, so these are all the good ones. It's not like the DDR4 ones. Of these three, which ones would I pick? I think the no fan one would be fine. I don't think you really need a fan on a card like this. You get a big heat sink and then just let the natural cooling of the case. I'm a little surprised that this is only $70 because I could have sworn they were going for at least 100. So if you're interested and you need something for a sibling or just to play, because the GT1030 could actually run, it can actually run things like Valorant, League of Legends, CSGO, fine. But yeah, we look, and if you wanted to buy it right now on eBay at least, the cheapest GT1030 is $85 or best offer, 99. Yeah, so there's only one for under 100. Everything else is over $100. So this isn't a bad price. What I need to do is look at the tier list. Actually, there's probably a video on this. Let's see. GT 1030 versus, I think like a GTX 760, maybe around $70 as well if you were to look in the used market. So here we go. Is this benchmarking? Yep, testing games. I love this channel. Very good quick reference. So we can take a look here. Oh, no. Go back. So okay, 760 is actually way better. In this game, what about 4635? Okay, so it's probably gonna be closer to like a 750 Ti, right? Yeah, I think that's what I think more people did comparisons with the 750 Ti. But either way, because 750 Ti's aren't that cheap right now, last time I checked. $90, $94. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, I mean, the passive cooled ones, you may be right, Chris, but I'm pretty sure EVJ would not have mistakenly listed this. Do I have that card on hand? I have that in storage somewhere, so I can't pull it up right now. But yeah, I guess you could check other sources just to make sure it's the GDDR5 one. But easy plays. You were just looking to buy a GT 1030. Well, here you go. I mean, obviously, if you can find it in your local market cheaper, like if people are letting go for $50 or something, you could save on taxes because you're gonna get charged tax on this. But Christopher Coonan says, sell you my 750 Ti for $40 plus shipping, which is pretty cheap. I think you can fit the 750 Ti in like a $10 flat rate box. But I have a 750 Ti on hand already, so if anyone needs it, hit up Christopher Coonan. Easy, wait, really? How are you seeing them for 104 easy plays? Are you using this link that I just sent? 970 does still rock. What's my fave, Bungie or Activision? In terms of, honestly, I don't really have company loyalty. If anything, I have Blizzard, except for, you know, them messing up with the way they've treated their employees and all that stuff. Come on, Blizzard, come back. Other companies have messed up and they've redeemed themselves. So Blizzard, come back. But yeah, Activision and Bungie, I never really cared about those companies. I only cared about Activision because they acquired Blizzard at one point in time. But that's my opinion on those two, anyways. How much are 970s worth these days? I think those are down to like 180 now, but we'll see. 970s, 180, bam, or best offer. You might be able to get this for cheaper. Other than that, 200 bucks, 200 bucks. You may be able to find them cheaper on like OfferUp or something. I would say this is a better buy than a 6500 XT. Unfortunately, they both have their trade-offs, right? This one's gonna like end driver support. It's older, it's used, but if you're using a PCIe 3.0 system, then you might have problems with the 6500 XT. Plus, you're gonna be paying, like, I don't know, they're going for like 270 right now. Let's take a look. Actually, 6500 XT. Are these always just in stock at Newegg now? Yep, 270. I checked this a couple of days ago. It's still here for that price. Let me go to the lowest price. We got 270, 280, 280. Yeah, still too expensive for me. Like, at $200, yeah, sure, go for it. This is $300 after tax for the most part. Christopher Coonan says 970s for 100 or less. Yeah, that was pre-pandemic prices. That's what I was getting them for. Unfortunately, we're not in pre-pandemic times anymore. Like, if you absolutely needed something to get a system up and running, I mean, I've bought a couple for around 200 bucks within the last like 6 months. So one of them was for the $500 build guy, and then one of them was for my buddy's friend who he got a system up and running, and he's just gonna use this to hold him over till he can get a newer card. It's Will says, hey man, I just built a PC, but when I was screwing in the motherboard, it didn't feel like the screws were all the way in, but it powered on and everything worked. Should I go back and fix it? So with I think cases are usually what comes with all the screws, not the motherboard, but the screws that came with your cases, there are some screws that are slightly smaller, the threads and just the size, that can very slightly screw into the motherboard standoffs, but are not the right screws. I'm thinking you put the wrong one in, because the screws should have a pretty snug fit, especially when tightened down all the way. If you use a slightly wrong screw size, it'll still hold, but it'll be loose, and that's what sounds like is happening. I would personally go back and fix it, because if you are transporting your PC and stuff, and if it moves around over time and stuff, you might end up stripping those threads. So I would fix it if you can. I think we should boycott the 6500 XT. I think a lot of people are, because it's in stock. Like, wait, you see how there's this in stock checker? I don't even have it on. There are no 6500 XTs for $200, because normally it would say like $200 out of stock or something like that. This is showing all the 6500 XTs, and they're not there. Also, can we quickly complain real quick about Amazon not ever having any graphics cards? Do they even carry the 6500 XT? Oh, they do. The one time Amazon actually carries graphics cards now, because for the longest time, Amazon was not my go-to for graphics cards. It was only Newegg that really carried them, and Best Buy. Amazon always had stupid third-party seller prices, but if we go to low prices, looks like we're gonna have to put a minimum in here. Okay, we got some motherboards. We got some GT 1030s for 205 bucks. Amazon, why you do this? RX 550 for 200 bucks. Yeah. So Amazon is like the biggest pain to look for computer parts in, even if you use the filter. Yeah, so I filtered down the graphics cards and we have GT 730s and all this other crap. You gotta keep going. R9 370, which is a very underpowered card. 6500 XT. Yeah, so the cheapest one is the same as Newegg. We got 280 bucks for the quick one, which is right here. X-Turk Connor says, you got an R9 Fury last week for 120 bucks. Nice. That is a really good deal. What is the... what platform did you get that on? X-Turk? And also, is that the one that comes with the, the AIO on it? Typically? Or am I confusing that with something else? Yeah, I think I'm thinking about this one right here. The reference style one, the R9 Fury X. That one had the AIO. But the 120 bucks, that's a solid pickup. 6600 actually. I think Best Buy might have 6600s or 6600 XTs for decent prices. Let's take a look. Oh, that's not a good price. 600 bucks? No. 3060 Ti's for 400 bucks. How nice would this have been, huh? Sold out. 6600 XT for 430. Sold out. Best Buy with the good prices, but no stock. Yeah, so 6600 for 550. It's a bit much. That's like over 200 bucks over MSRP. Best Buy do sometimes have drops though, where the 6600 XTs are only like 450 bucks, which isn't a bad price at all. But not right now, apparently. What do you think would be better, a Gigabyte Vision RTX 3060 or a Gigabyte RX 5700 XT? What were those relative performance next to each other? I mean, given the same price, I would probably go for the 3060. I believe those are in the same performance range of each other, but why not get the newer card? Plus, if you like Shadowplay, which is better than, I forget what AMD's capture software even is. If you like Shadowplay and you're doing stuff with that you can use the NVENC encoder, I would go with the 3060. And it's just the current gen. $1660 Supers, yeah, they run, I mean, 1660 Super, that's very similar to a 1070, which I still recommend. Like, if you can get a GTX 1070 or if you have one right now, that can hold you over. That's a 1080p high to ultra, depending on the game card. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the 1660. Yeah, the 1600 cards, they, it was like NVIDIA's last non-RTX cards that had like decent performance levels. So they're going for quite a bit. The cheapest one I can find, wow, why is this 960 going for 250 bucks? GTX 1660 non-super going for 350, non-super for 370. Yeah, these are so overpriced. I remember when you could find these for like close to 200 bucks. Let's look at the tiers list. GPU tier list, which I've talked about before. If you need a quick reference, like really quick, which is what we're looking for right now, when comparing two cards side by side, I usually like to look at game benchmarks. But if you want a faster reference than that, you could take a look at this I'll link this, and I'll link this every stream if I have to. If you're comparing two cards, Tom's Hardware, they benchmarked them all with using the same game, same settings, and they gave the performance relative to each other. And here they actually use the 3090 as like the 100% score, and they give you everything else as a percentage of that. But we take a look at the 1070. I mean, we're talking about 1% difference here between the 1660 Super and 1070. You get more VRAM with the 1070. 1070 is also slightly higher power consuming. So 1660 Super is newer gen. So if you're worried about support, you're gonna get a little bit more out of like the cycle, the support for drivers. You get like one more generation worth of support with the 1660 Super. At the same price for those two, I would personally go for the newer card. If the 1070 comes in as a small discount, like 10-20%, I would get the 1070. They're like, they look like they're neck and neck. Yeah, and then Christopher Akunin, that's a good point as well. Newer tech, things like DLSS. Do you need VRAM more, or are you good with like 6 gigs? So definitely use this as a reference anytime you have different cards you're trying to look for side by side. For me personally, anything within 5 to 10% is almost like the same thing, because usually these cards, they trade blows depending on the title. Some titles are more optimized for the newer cards, so you get better performance. Sometimes it's not. So yeah, use this as a reference. What else are we gonna do? See, so we're past an hour in the stream. Let's see. I do want to look at these Tiger Direct deals for the memes, just because I want to acquaint myself with Tiger Direct more. They fell off the radar for me so many years ago, that, I mean, this might be like a sleeper place to buy PC deals, because like not a lot of people are using it. But do they have standalone graphics card is my main question. All products, components, come on, computer cases, interface, RAM, memory, video cards, and devices. Let's go, Tiger Direct. What's up, Get Good Greggy? Glad you can make it to the stream. No, you're good, Chris. You didn't step on me at all. I think you gave some pretty good input on that. Mike 1360, thank you for the support on channel membership. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Nerd on a Big Budget membership. If you are interested in picking up merch, discounts will be in the community tab. You should be able to see what the discount code is for the Nerd on a Big Budget. But yeah, no, Chris, yeah, this is just because I'm like, it's my stream and I'm the one on camera and stuff. Don't feel like we aren't all here together trying to help each other out, especially since, like I've said in the past, a lot of times I can't get to every comment, and you being there to help answer questions and people answering each other's questions and helping each other out, I am very grateful for that. So I would never look at that and think that you're trying to step on my toes or trying to overstep boundaries. You're fine. Trust me, you're good. All right. Tiger Direct graphics cards. Desktop graphics cards. There are 31 items here. Oh wait, no. I got excited for a bit because I thought the prices were good. Tiger Direct, what is this design? I can't read anything. Okay. So we look at graphics cards. We got a bunch of crap ones. Can I show like 100 on one page, please? I'm gonna keep scrolling down until we get to like a decent range. Oh, wow. They got GT 1030s for 175 bucks. Not a deal. Dang. 1650 for 335 bucks. Nope. We got an RX 660 for 500 bucks, but that's more expensive than Best Buy. So yeah, Best Buy had them for $430, but those are sold out. Huh. Actually, it might be cheaper than Best Buy. Looks like the only one that Best Buy has right now is $550. Tiger Direct should sponsor me. That would be awesome if Tiger Direct did sponsor me. Though it would be hard to have a sponsor where I couldn't constantly shout out good deals coming from them. But yeah, maybe I should reach out to them, do some pre-rolls or something for them. Because I mean, if they're trying to, you know, get back into the PC consumer space, then I'm all for it. More competition between all the companies is always a good thing. It's Will say you checked the other screws there were too small. You managed to get some of the screws nice and fit. So yep, I think you're good. It's Will's. I'm glad you went back and checked because yeah, you don't want your motherboard or the screws just like rattling in your system build. Swizzy says you're happy I landed that trade for a graphics card in the previous video. Me too. Let me show you the card actually. It is such a nice card, like so nice. Wait, I might have already shown this? Did I show this last stream? Maybe I did. I have such horrible memory, y'all. So if I did, I'm sorry. But yeah, the card, it is so nice. Like I didn't even peel the plastic off yet. But look how huge this thing. The Eagle card, I think it ended like right here. So it was only like this big. So this is gonna fill the case a lot nicer. It is LHR, but I don't care about that. So yeah, I'm excited for the video that this is gonna be used in. I don't get my hands on EVGA cards that often too, just because EVGA cards are pretty expensive. They carry quite a bit of a premium over some of the other more budget-oriented cards. So I like Cars 95 says you like main games aiming for Valorant, League of Legends, and Warzone. Oh, sorry. That was a different conversation that I was a part of. Does it flex? I mean, I don't think this is gonna... Why am I on that browser? I keep on going to the wrong browser. I don't think this is gonna flex. Though it will definitely have sag. This thing is so chunky. It'll definitely have some sag, but I think I'll have a bracket to be able to hold it up. So we'll be good on that front. Thank you. It is a beautiful card. Way more beautiful than something that I even have in my own system. So, hey, what's up, Mark Rare? This is your first time on the live stream. You have a i9 10850K and an RX 588GB. Do I recommend upgrade your GPU as of now? You love the content, been a subscriber for a long time. First of all, thank you for being a long time viewer. Regarding upgrading your graphics card, yeah, so your processor is like bounds above and beyond your graphics card. So you could, the only issue is how expensive graphics cards are. I don't know how much you have to spend, but to get something better than a RX 580 and see a noticeable improvement, you're gonna have to spend at least $400, if not $500 to $600, unfortunately. Like, I think a good upgrade and pairing for you would be at least like an RTX 3060, but preferably closer to a 3060 Ti or a 3070. But we all know how expensive those are. That's even going into like the $700+. So I would say go for the Newegg shuffles. The prices there aren't too bad. Otherwise, just wait a little bit. Graphics card prices we have seen are slowly going down. I would hate to tell someone to buy a graphics card right now and then in a couple of months it's like $300 cheaper. So what bracket would I recommend? In terms of, let me see if I can find the bracket that I've used before. So GPU bracket. Oops. So I'm not a fan of these kinds of brackets where it kind of like stands out here. I like these ones better. I've bought this up here one before, and I've used it in a build in a video before. These ones work pretty well. You just kind of have to angle them slightly upwards because they're going against the heavy weight of the graphics card. But these are usually pretty sleek. I kind of wish they didn't have the up here logo. It would be nice if it was just like a black plain one. But there might be black. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these ones that go on the end as a stand. I like the ones that run along the graphics card better. Because they blend in more. Here's a plain one. And this one I'm sure would work just as well. This does have his Amazon Prime and free shipping. So you could try this one out. Actually, this one might be the one that I actually bought. I didn't get the up here one. I got a plain one specifically for that reason. These are pretty cheap. $10. I mean, it's an aesthetics thing. So if you want to try it, you can grab one of these. And if you don't like it, just return it. Amazon's awesome about that. Do you watch TikTok or anime or both? Bionox Zen asks. I'm not really on TikTok. I'm curious. Now, that's a good poll question for you all. Do you regularly? So, I like never open my TikTok app. If anything, I usually see the results of TikTok through you, because people always like repost them to Instagram and YouTube and Twitter and stuff, right? So that's how I usually see TikTok stuff, when people repost to those places. But I don't actively like open up TikTok and view content from there regularly. And looking at the results of the poll, it looks like most of you don't either. I don't know. It's just something I never got into. I don't even really watch YouTube Shorts for the most part. Yeah, so it looks like most people here don't watch TikTok regularly. I have heard from quite a few of my friends, though, that once you start using TikTok enough, they know exactly what kind of content you want to see, and they feed you some pretty good stuff. I just never went through and let the algorithm learn what I like. So every time I do go onto TikTok, like randomly, like once every month or something, it's just a bunch of random stuff because it hasn't learned what I like yet. But yeah, I don't know. I think I've been doing fine without watching TikTok, so I don't plan to get into it anytime soon. Do I watch anime? Yes, I do watch anime. I'm watching Attack on Titan right now. Also, I have a design idea for an Attack on Titan cross PC hardware idea in my head already that might be one of the future merch ideas. But yeah, right now I'm watching Attack on Titan. I just started Demon Slayer. And I still need to finish like Dr. Stone. So I do watch anime somewhat regularly. I'm not a huge weeb though. Like, I watch the animes, I enjoy the stories, but I cannot remember every single character from them. And if people were to ask me like, oh, remember when this happened in this anime? I also forget a lot of the storylines from a lot of the past anime I watched. So I do watch it. I'm just not super hardcore and weeb about it. Which nothing wrong if people out there are. It's just my time is filled doing way too many other stuff that I cannot dedicate to like watching and remembering everything. Yeah, I caught up on Attack on Titan, the newest season. I watched like the whole season 4 part 1 and caught up part 2 in like, I swear it was like a day. So the thing about Attack on Titan is the episode's like 19 minutes long. You got like a 1.5 minute intro song, a little teaser for next time, a freaking recap. You actually only get like 19 minutes of content, which I think is pretty normal for anime, but still. Rob says, my TikTok only recommends naked girls. It's weird. Rob. Yeah, I'm not sure why it recommends that for you either. Yeah. Some of us are just anime casuals out here, but at least we can still have somewhat of a conversation with the super hardcore anime weebs. So. I haven't watched Death Note. Why do I keep... Okay, yeah, I keep on going to the wrong scene, but... let's see. So we've got through quite a bit of the deal hunting. It doesn't look like we have any setup submissions or PC submissions, which is fine. Quick question. Is anyone playing Lost Ark by chance? I tweeted out about it, but it didn't seem like too many of my followers over on Twitter were gonna play Lost Ark. Just a couple. But I'm curious if anyone here was gonna play it. Because that is a game that I'm gonna get into once I have time. Shane Eslick says, is never watching TikTok considered regular? I think so. Well, between our community here anyways, because, yeah, I, never watch TikTok. Yeah, My Hero Academia is something I need to also catch up on. I've only watched the first 2 seasons of that. I finished One Punch Man, unless they release anything new for that. So... yeah, My Hero Academia, One Punch Man, Attack on Titan, of the more contemporary recent ones, those are probably the top animes that I like. Which, I mean, they're the most popular ones right now, I feel. And they're they've become mainstream. You see their merch everywhere. So maybe that's not, that's very common. You saw ACG video? Wait, what do you mean? What's ACG? Am I missing something on the acronym? Hey, what's up, Mistality? You've been a long time fan of the channel. Love the videos. You're definitely from an undercreated creator. Absolutely love the LAN party videos. Thanks, Mistality. That means a lot. Thanks for the kind words. And I'm not sure if you normally come to the stream. I don't recognize your name from the streams or from a lot of them. So welcome to the stream. We're here every week at the same time. Wednesdays at 5 p.m. PST. Anime is pop culture now. Yes, that is true. Anime is pop culture. It's not counterculture. It's kind of like gaming and just nerd or geek culture and everything now. It's not... It's cool to be into those things now, not like it was in the past. Not even now. It's cool to be in those things. It's been like that for a while. I feel like for the last decade or two. Ever since I was in high school, it started that transition to liking anime and gaming. That is it's becoming the norm now. So, yay! We all get to like what we like and not be made fun of, basically. Is it still in beta? Lost Ark is released. They had their early launch release on Tuesday, and their full release is gonna be on Friday in the U.S. market, or a global market rather. It's gonna be on Steam. It's gonna be free to play, so that's one of the cool things about it. I played a ton of Diablo 3, and this is an MMO / Diablo ARPG dungeon crawler mixed in one. I like the MMO aspect of Lost Ark. When you go to a city, there's tons of other players there. It's not like Diablo where it's only limited to a 4-person room. So that's why I'm super excited to play it. Frigo almost have to leave to work, but if you do have to leave, Frigo, thank you for coming to the streams and hanging out week after week. I appreciate it. Amazon doesn't have a YouTube-friendly share. What do you mean by that? Oh, yeah. You mean the link? Yeah. Chris, unfortunately, I cannot allow links in the chat. I don't know how to. If I can look that up though. and then I can just link it. Which one? Sabrent audio, USB audio, okay. Or 2.1. Yeah, I wish I could let people share links and stuff. Is this what you're looking at? 890. You're looking for one that's 895? Here, I'll just put this search in here. But this is what Chris wanted to link. Yeah. How many gigabytes? I think it's 70 gigabyte download on PC. So I was just gonna hop into Lost Ark. Yeah, just to give myself a little break from gaming with the viewers, because I get so stressed out when we do that, when things aren't going right and it's taking a long time to like fill lobbies and make the teams and stuff. So I just wanted to chill out this week, get some Lost Ark, or maybe show it to y'all in case you were interested in playing. But let me get that loaded up in the background while we continue to hang out and chat. Have I heard of Carter PCs? Is it 50 gigabytes? I swear when I did the pre-download, it was 70. Did they change it? Carter PC. What is this Carter PCs? I've not heard of Carter PCs. Mousepad collection. Is it just gamepads? Am I at the right place? Carter PC shop? Carter PCs. That's the only Carter PC that I can see. Or that I can find. It looks like it's only mouse pads? I'm not seeing anything else. Oh, he's a TikToker? He's a tech and PC TikToker. Gotcha. No, I've not heard of Carter PCs then. I thought it was like a PC like boutique store that you could get like custom built PCs or something like that. He has some pretty cool looking mouse pads though. Pretty slick designs. I have never built a PC with a custom loop. And I've been offered by companies that have like kits that they send you like just generic tubes and stuff, and you can heat it up and bend it yourself and stuff. I've just never done it because for me personally, I don't think it is worth it. It's for, you know, it's subjective. Some people are really into that. But for me, the amount of maintenance that it has, especially if you use like coolant that has dyes and stuff, you want to make sure that's not corrosive or just screws up your pump. Just having to also get special blocks for if you want to connect your GPU into it as well as just as your CPU. Yeah, all of that is just, it's for the most part usually too expensive, and I don't think it's worth the returns that you get. Now, if you are into doing custom cooled PCs because you treat it like art, like it's a work of art, and you don't mind spending like, I don't know how long it takes an average person to do a complete custom loop, but if that's how you like to spend your time, then I totally get it. It's just not for me. Though, I'm still open to doing a custom loop. Maybe I can do one on stream one of these days. I think Thermaltake, they hit me up in the past and wanted to send one, but nothing ever came about of that, so... yeah, AIO is as far as I'll ever go too, and I often don't even use AIOs, Craig, so... And that's not even true water cooling, that's like the cheat method, right? Let's see, window mode, let me get this on 90 by 1080. Alright. Okay, so let me go to the browser real quick. And we're gonna try to do some Lost Ark just for a little bit. It is about dinner time though, so... yeah, so in case anyone was interested in playing and wanted to be on the same server, one of the things I'm kind of upset about how Lost Ark did it is it's not like Diablo where there's serverless, or like you can play with anyone anywhere. With Lost Ark, it's kind of like traditional MMOs where there are specific servers and you can only play with people on your server. So what sucks is that like different friend groups of mine, they've started playing the game. They're all on different servers. I'm on Galatur. If anyone wants to play, it's the East Coast server. And I think I joined it because it's one of the more popular servers due to Asmongold. But I wanted to choose a server that's gonna have like lots of players for years to come. So yeah, I chose a high population realm essentially. Okay, custom loops are overrated. But that's about it. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of people can say the same thing about a lot of PC components. All you need is like a system that has a decent graphics card and CPU. Everything else, in aesthetics wise, is not necessary. But even I sometimes like to, you know, do good aesthetics. So, okay. So, I wonder if that looks smooth on. Oh wow, the chat is perfectly blurred out. You gotta play. How much is this? Okay, so Lost Ark right now, it's gonna be free on Friday, but they had an early launch where if you got a Founders Edition one, cheapest one is 15 bucks. You could play early. Let me see where I'm supposed to go. I forgot already, but yeah. So it plays like Diablo. Let me actually just show you. Except you get more abilities. Like if you look down here, it's WS or it's Quir and ASDF in terms of your abilities and stuff. And the abilities in this game look really awesome. Like it's definitely a step up from Diablo. But let me go back to town so I can show you what I mean when I say it's like an MMO action RPG. Pride Home, we'll go there. Is the GTX 1060 still a usable card? Yes, 1060s I think are still relevant. They're basically like a 970. Kind of old, but can still get you playing 1080p. But yeah. Where are we in town? Yeah, so you can see other players in town. The game is also broken down into channels. Ooh, how did I go to that channel? The channel is full. But yeah, tons of players just running around doing whatever else. You also see them out in the world. There's one right there. I think there should be some up here. Yeah, there's a lot more players up here as well. Oops, I did not mean to go in there. Nice bunny. Yeah, you get a free bunny, and it picks up loot for you. So, there's that. But where... Let me do like a quest real quick. Where will this be free on Friday? It's gonna be free on Steam. Which is pretty awesome. It's Amazon took so this game came out in 2019, and it was only Korea and I think Russia, maybe China, but it took them this long to find a publisher and get it launched in the US, so 3 years. But I think the game still looks really good for, you know, being 3 years old. And it has, if you ever played Black Desert Online, it's like, it feels like Black Desert Online, which is another Korean game, MMORPG, so that, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, the minimum specs, I don't believe are crazy for this game, so it's good that they optimize it so that a lot of people can also play it. Here, let me pause this and I can up the volume for the game a little bit.
Please listen to Yodia's voice.
Okay, let me try to keep up with what's going on here. Please listen. Ah, this is story mode stuff.
Watch over the descendants of Enkavia.
I just want to do some of the quests. Ooh, do I get to fight all these people at the same time? Will this run on onboard graphics? I don't think it would, Frago. Like, the graphics are pretty good. I think you would want a dedicated graphics card. I haven't tried. Wait, where's all the people at? Oh crap. It is click to move, so it's not like WoW and stuff. That's like WASD to move. The character that I'm using is called a Gun Lancer, which is a tank, and he has a big shield, big fat armor, as well as a gun lance. Like, this is a spear with a gun at the end of it. Yeah, the action in this is like very fluid, and there's combos and everything, so super excited to get into endgame with this. Because it's been a while since I actively played Diablo 3, and I've always been a fan of action RPGs. It's almost 71 gigabytes per year installing it. Yeah, you can preload it too. Like, because it's not live till Friday, you can get it ready to go now, downloaded. You found a Chrome extension that lets you shorten links to fit here. Chris, try to put the link. I think just anything with .coms or .nets and stuff, YouTube does not allow me to let you guys put, which sucks. So maybe put the link without the www and the .coms, and maybe that'll work. I have not been playing Dying Light 2. That does look good though. I probably should pick it up at some point in time. Your 3060 Ti got damaged to a power outage? Oh no. Is that covered under warranty by chance? That sucks. So this game also lets you choose if you want to like make good decisions or bad decisions. I'm gonna try to save this guy. All right, I think I can fight this thing. Oh no, it's just a cutscene still. Wait, Chris, where did you put it? Oh yeah, Chris. Yeah, let me make you. I should make you a mod. I should have made you a mod a long time ago because you're at every stream and you're super helpful. So yeah, Chris, you're a mod now. Can you see if you can post the link? And thanks for doing that, by the way. While I'm trying to kill this giant worm. It's casting some kind of darkness spell, which is limiting my vision. I'm still in the early stages of the game. I'm only level 20. You start at level 10. Because they took out the prologue of this game that the other versions had. Oh no. There's a lot of dodging mechanics to this as well. And I think raids can get up to 8 people in this game. So I'm still only on season 1 of Demon Slayer. I think like episode 8 or 9 Bionic Zen. So yeah. I still need to get caught up on that.
I'll take care of it.
Wait, Chris, can you try to repost it? Because I still haven't seen anything yet.
I'm glad the damage is minimal. This must have broken their spirits too.
Hey, Chris, I mean, I feel like I'm blessed, one, to have the great community that we've had so far since I started streaming regularly. Like, we haven't had any drama, no nothing like that, and then I feel blessed for the returning people who come to the different streams and try to help people out. So, the feeling is mutual. The feeling is mutual. Link works? Okay. Sweet. Let me click on this and see if it... Bam. We are good to go. So, that is awesome. We can get links now, especially... I I'm curious though, what if other people still want to do links? I need to figure out links in general, like why YouTube does not allow any from unless it's from mods. Because I would like for you guys to be able to post links here to me to open them up and like look at them on stream too.
Thanks to you and the priest, the meeting ended without a hitch. I'll prepare the ritual for rain. Thank you.
It's unbroken. You just hit membership for 4 months. Congrats. 2 months away from the Super Saiyan NOAB logo badge. Thanks for your continued support. I appreciate it. You only like drama when it happens to other people. Agree. I do like to soak up the drama on Twitter and like YouTube though from other people, which there has been a little bit of drama as of late. There's been a couple of drama in the couple of things that were drama in the tech world. So yeah, I eat that stuff up. I personally try to stay out of drama if I can though. Isn't there some sort of command? Strange. Are you just asking, or have you seen other people do that? Because I've never heard of a YouTube command that lets people do that. Let me see. YouTube stream command let post links. How do I allow linking in YouTube? How do I allow links in... There's stuff for Twitch. How... YouTube stream. I'm not seeing anything regarding that.
When it comes to adding links to your...
Yeah. I'm seeing everything but that, unfortunately.
I hope the spell is successful. It looks usable, but this isn't enough.
Watching people fight is funny to me. Yeah. Especially when they don't know when to stop, too. Actually, I recently had... I tweeted about this. Someone got mad at me for wanting to trade a 3060 Ti. Maybe we could talk about that for a second, because I'm curious what all y'all's opinions are. Let me see if I could bring that comment up. Let's see, we go here. I wonder if I can find it. So on this video... Oh no. Why? Don't make me sign in. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find the person, but someone got super upset that because, you know, how crazy the graphics card shortage right now, they got really upset that I even had the audacity to want to get the aesthetics on my graphics card right. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Was that the first comment that I got? The mouse I'm using right now is the Logitech wireless vertical. Oh man, you can see how much I've used it because I'm starting to rub away on the plastic. Also, I don't want to show it too close up because it is a little dirty. But yeah, this is the mouse that I use because I have bad wrists and joints. So this helps with like kind of like carpal tunnel. But yeah, yeah. But this one, this person said this video should be a PSA for first world problems. My dude worried about the looks in this GPU market, and he apparently was a sub and he unsubbed. And then I told him, like, I needed this card to look this way for a specific reason. Like, why are you like making some of these assumptions? But either way, bye-bye. And then he comes back and he loves saying my dude for some reason, because he goes, my dude, you literally traded a perfectly good GPU, which is true because you didn't like the aesthetics, which is also true. It's the very definition of a first world problem. And to be honest, I live in the first world. What kind of problems should I be having? Like, if I was having third world problems while living in the United States, there's something clearly wrong, right? So I don't know what he was trying to get on about, but then I said, this GPU isn't for me. Like, it's not for me. So that's one reason why I wanted to get the aesthetics right. But either way, people treat their PCs like with a lot of like respect, and you know, it's special to them. If wanting to get your PC the right way, the way that you want it, there's nothing wrong with that. And this dude just had an issue with it, and he's just like a random Indrid Cold. That's like some folklore. He has some kind of fake image, so he's just like someone typing behind the keyboard in the veil of anonymity. So yeah, we kind of went back and forth for a while. Then I stopped. Then somebody else hopped in and went back and forth with him for a long time. So this was just ridiculous. I wouldn't say this is drama, but this was, I guess, someone having an issue with me, which hasn't happened in a long time. Yeah, Zach. What's up, Zach? By the way, first of all, welcome to the stream, Zach. Thank you for stopping in. You were also another person that I wanted to hit up. If you're interested in modeling the merch, Zach, let me know. I can send one your way when they're ready. I'm wearing one right now, but this is the new piece of merch. So let me know if you want one, and if you could take some pictures so that I could use it for the promo. And then, yeah, I will send one your way, Zach. Hopefully you're still there. But, so MM says, those that mind don't matter, and those that matter don't mind. Exactly. That's actually a good way of putting it. There's always going to be a hater. Nobody's going to... It's true. There is, like, no video on YouTube that has 0 dislikes once you get past, like, 1,000 views or something. There's always going to be someone hating, so... Now, Zach, no. You're not... I'm not going to... This is... I need you to have one before it launches on the merch store. So, I'll send you a sample version... because I want your pictures for the promo prior to it launching. So yeah, don't worry, I got you covered. So yeah, I'll DM you about it. My dude, that shirt is amazing. My dude, that's gonna be like, that should be an inside joke now. My dude, yeah, this dude, I think he said my dude every single post. Let me see. So we try to look at the my dudes. There's that one. Oh, there's another one. There's another one from him. My dude. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said my dude every single like every single time he responded. So I thought that was pretty funny. Let's see. Let me get the game capture back on here. But yeah, small segue regarding any drama in my life, anyways. The green one, yeah, I'm excited for the green shirt too. Well, I already have it, but I'm excited to see all the different colors that people end up getting once they release. And again, this is you guys got a very early first look. The shirt's not going to be out this month at all, probably in March, if all goes well and there's no durability issues. Ingrid Cold shall now be referred to as my dude. Exactly.
Now that you've brought this solar salt,
Got the solar salt. Let me place it on the altar.
Please, place the salt on the altar.
Is Lost Ark a good game for poor people like me? Based on what I've seen, Lost Ark is not really pay to win. It's pay to convenience. In terms of what system you have, I'm not sure if you could run it. You gotta look at the minimum specs and see. But being a free-to-play game, I think is already pretty good for like being for like quote-unquote poor people like you. Yeah, Zach, I try not to share the negative stuff unless it's like, unless that one like irked me. I try not to do it too often, and I don't remember the last time I did it, but yeah, that's a good approach that you've taken to just ignore it. I ignore a lot of it, but for that one, I just wanted to everyone else to see like, how do some people like this out there exist?
Morai, the old forgotten city of our people. It was.
I'm on like the story quest portion of this, so that's why there's not that much action right now. Let me try to get through it real quick.
The Morai ruins have a... This is what the monument meant.
Do you play against other people, or are you playing in a world together? So Lost Ark does have PvP and PvE. Right now I'm just doing PvE stuff. I'm killing mobs. There's dungeons you can do with people, but there's a PvP aspect, which I'm not sure if that's more endgame. But there's both, so you can do either or. I don't think you have to participate in PvP if you don't like that stuff. But another cool thing about Lost Ark is you can change your build up at any time without having to pay respec costs and stuff like in other MMOs. Like if you decide, oh, you want to try out a different build, you can build these up, and the way it works is you level up your skills, then you get different features of your skill as you put more points into it, and it's like a modifier for your skill, kind of like Diablo. But I'm really liking this game so far. I probably put like 8 hours into it. I'm definitely gonna be playing this to max level and beyond. Okay, so it still does take up the mental space. Yeah. I don't play Dota 2. I never got into Dota. I just played League of Legends back then when it was like first few seasons. I haven't touched League of Legends since though, except for benchmarking. But yeah, I do not play MOBAs anymore. Have you played GTA Story Mode yet? Because you just started playing it, it's fun? Yeah. So I beat GTA Story Mode back in 2000... When did that come out? 2013? 2014? Yeah, so I beat that when it was on the PS3 because it wasn't on PC until like 1 or 2 years after. So I beat GTA Story Mode. The story mode is awesome. And then I played a ton of online afterwards. Because online also did not release with the game. It came out, I think, a few months afterwards. So, what am I doing here? I'm trying to look for the entrance of the ruins, and these monsters are chasing me. You don't play WoW because you prefer 3D games over 3D... Wait, what? Over 3D games over 2D games. What do you mean by that, Jonathan H? Oh, yeah, PC came out in 2015? Okay. Yeah, I forgot what year that was.
You found the entrance.
Rflet says, you got a Legion 5 17-inch 5800 Ace 3060 in September because of my recommendation, and they're happy with it. Awesome. I'm glad that... I don't do too many laptop reviews, but the Legion, that computer impressed me. Like, the Lenovo Legion. And you got the 17-inch version, which is slightly bigger than the one that I looked at. What consoles do I own? I do not have a PS5. I have an Xbox 360 and a PS3. That is as far as I went in terms of consoles. Isaac Machon, welcome to the channel membership. Nerd on a Tight Budget. Thank you for joining the membership. Alright, can we start killing stuff now? Like, I'm trying to show my cool moves in action. We got a dungeon. Alright, so now you can see what a dungeon is like. So when you do dungeons, you can pick difficulty. There's normal and hard. And then, if you do hard, you get better rewards. But then you can do matchmaking, or you can enter solo. I like doing matchmaking because I like playing with other people. So we're going to do matchmaking. Once it pops up, yeah, see, you can accept, and it's going to be a 4-person dungeon. You like games like Call of Duty over Minecraft and WoW. Okay, so you like games with, you mean more realistic graphics than, like, the cartoony ones? Alright, the dungeon is starting. What are we doing in here? We're talking to this guy. It's a dark dungeon. He can't see an inch in front of him. Okay. Let him light a torch. Go ahead, buddy. Is a Cerberus mount something from buying this? I don't know. I don't know how to get other mounts. Like the store doesn't look like it has mounts in there. Like it doesn't look like the Cerberus mount is in here, so I'm not sure where people got that from. I'm behind. I need to catch up with my teammates.
That was a close one. We better watch our
This
step.
is very much like Diablo, except with MMO aspects mixed in.
Seems to respond
Like
to
there's
light.
people out in the world and there's people in the cities and stuff, whereas Diablo was closed sessions, max of 4 people in Diablo 3 anyways.
Path is slippery.
This is like an MMO ARPG. It's kind of a mix between the two. Think Black Desert and Diablo mixed into one game. Find the entrance, okay.
Only the light of Genesis can extinguish the darkness. What could
The
this
mounts
mean?
come from the more expensive Founders Pack, or at least what you heard. Okay. Yeah, and you don't even need the expensive mounts. Like, they give you a free horse within, like, the first 30 minutes of the game. Yeah. The graphics in here definitely look
There must
more
be a way
realistic than
forward.
Diablo does. Diablo's kind of on the cartoonier side. This looks... Path of Exile is very,
breeze, it's coming
like,
from
it
those
looks
rocks.
darker, though. So this is more,
The
like, in
ruins must be
between
through there.
those two.
I can make a path.
What graphics settings am I on now? Let me check. Give me 1 second. We can't skip this cutscene because at least one person wants to watch it. Strange says, I know you don't use Nightbot, but apparently the bot allows you to use permit command and allow links. Where can I link the page? I'll look it up. Thanks for that. Well, my alarm just went off. Give me 1 second.
Lowry, Kirsty, what did this to them?
Sorry about that. Yeah, someone tripped the alarm, and it turned off eventually. Alright, I could have turned it off, but I just let it run. But Strange, I will take a look at Nightbot. Thanks for the info. I just looked it up right now, so I'll pull that up afterwards, and I'll see if I can get that implemented next stream. Can you put up Reva Tuner? Let me see if I can, actually. Let's see if it will pop up.
Go on.
I don't know if it will show on screen display. Okay, someone asked about the settings, so let me take a look at that first. Where's the settings? Oh, there's Reva Tuner. It came up. Though I need to hide it for a second. Go away, Reva Tuner. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to do this while running the dungeon. Give me 1 second, guys. What? Am I missing something up here? Oh, okay. Yeah, so I can get Reva Tuner up. It's gonna be in my face, but that's fine. I'm just trying to not let my teammates down by being I'm basically a non-contributor in this dungeon right now. But okay, here we go. We're crossing. So let me look at the settings real quick. Settings, what graphics am I on? Video. I'm on very high, which looks like it's the highest. So I think that's what defaulted. And let me bring back Reva Tuner. Okay, so there's Reva Tuner and how it's running. Do I have VSync on? What the heck? Why is it only running at 60 FPS? There must be a cap on for some reason. But not too crazy in terms of how much the graphics card is being stressed. It looks like if I was running this at 1440p ultra wide, it could probably stress the graphics card even more. But it looks like it's not too bad right now. Hey, Bionic Zen. Good night. Thanks for coming to the stream and checking it out. Yeah. Okay, I think after this dungeon, I actually gotta go. It's dinner time. But I'll finish this out. But I can kind of see through this Riva tuner. Also, that's not. I do not have a 5600X in there. I still have the 3900 in from when I swapped it. So, yeah, it's a 3900, not a 5600X. So there's more cores than what's being shown, which is probably why the CPU utilization is only like 16%, because this isn't taking advantage of all the cores. I am missing out on my 144 Hz for whatever reason, though. Even wait, if VSync was on, it should run at higher. So for some reason, the frame cap is on, and it's capping at 60. Yeah, this game is pretty gorgeous. And I'm pretty sure it wouldn't even look that bad on lower settings. I don't want to accidentally change the settings though, just in case it makes me restart. And I'm already like halfway through the dungeon. Next time play horror games, Keezy. Oh, Phasmophobia. That I would be down to play that. That was in one of the LAN videos. And what's the max players for that? Is it like 4? Horror games would be fun on stream because it's always fun watching someone get scared and like jump scared. What is the best class to play? Honestly, there is no best class. Pick whatever class looks the coolest to you. I've heard in Lost Ark, they're constantly balancing, and every class is still viable. So, yeah, don't try to just only pick the class that is the top in terms of like a tier list or anything. Pick what looks fun. For me, I like playing as a tank because not a lot of people like to play tanky roles. They just like burst DPS. But I like being someone that can help the team out and is like a required role. And I think this gun lancer helps. Like, is there anything cooler than that? It just sounds cool. And the concept of a gun lancer is cool. Like, look at this dude. I mean, I have mixed armor, so I'm like super ugly right now. But I think endgame armor, he's gonna look really cool because it's all plate armor. You download Louise. You got Lost Ark over a Cox hotspot, and you're not trying to hit that data cap. Ooh, here we go. Big group. Yeah, so the nice thing about this compared to Diablo, and I don't remember in Path of Exile how many abilities there are. You can have 8 different abilities on your bar at a given time here. And you can have more if you scroll to your other bars. So there's more moves than Diablo that are active, and then there's also like specials and stuff too. Hey Keezy, thanks for coming to the stream. Have a good night. Yeah, we're just chilling. I gotta hurry up and finish this dungeon. Oh, did someone disconnect? Where's the rest of our teammates? The struggles of pugs or random groups in MMOs. Yeah, the only thing is that my guy's pretty slow. That's the only bad thing about being in this tanky class. I guess I could charge for higher speed. Let's see. Which pack did... So, I plan on almost no-lifing this game once I get a chance. I got the Platinum pack. Just because, oh my... No! I just died because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I got the Platinum pack just because of the collectibles, which aren't gonna be available like later on in the game. So I had FOMO and I didn't want to miss out on that. But if I put even a fraction of the hours I put into Diablo into this game, then I'll get my money's worth. It's a free game though, so it's one of those things like, do you want to support like it being live and the developers or whatever? Sifu is that? Is it like a Japanese like kind of Bushido era type game? What is this? So we gotta get through. Oh my goodness. Oh my, oh my. Okay, this is just like Fortnite the other week. Oh no. Oh, at least I'm not instantly dying. Can I just jump? Oh no, come on. Get out, get out, get out. Hey, what's up, Vladimir? Oh, it's Chinese? Okay, I didn't see that. I thought I saw someone who looked like they were like have a, what's it called? Like a katana and like Japanese traditional wear, like a kimono, but okay, Chinese. Interesting. I've not really checked it out too much. You'll probably put some money down over time. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, so we got this boss now. I might die. Hopefully I don't. Because I don't want to use all my revive feather things. Yeah, let me get rid of some of these guys over here. Yeah, this is like very high-paced action, lots of killing, tons of mobs, big numbers and stuff. Especially when you get to the end game. Uh-oh. No, I'm not dodging anything. I'm still getting used to the click to move aspect of it over like WoW and stuff. Because it's been a while since I played Diablo. Oh man, I mean, I'm being a useless person right now, just running around till my pot cooldowns are up. Let me get rid of some of these mobs so that they're out of our way. Well, my teammates kill the main guy. Uh-oh. Oh no, no, don't die. I'm gonna die. This is actually a little difficult, especially since we're missing our fourth person. You're more into Star Wars The Old Republic? Wow, my teammate just killed the boss? That's not even the boss. That was like a mini boss. Are you kidding me? Have you tried playing the controller on like a huge screen? Actually, this game would work well on the controller. But no, I haven't tried plugging that in yet. This style of game puts me to sleep, not because it's boring, just something from top-down view makes you actually tired. Andrew, that I can see where you're coming from that. Though, weren't you doing tabletop Dungeons? Oh no, oh no. Huh, I didn't get crushed. Oh no, what the heck? Trying to finish this so I can go have dinner. That's the only thing about online games. There's no pausing, especially if you have teammates and stuff. You look to some videos that looks well optimized. Remember playing Diablo controller, it's just grindy without your fingers hurting? Yeah, with the controller, definitely probably it alleviates the carpal tunnel as opposed to mouse and keyboard. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, what the? Yeah, let me charge in here, do this real quick. Some lightning bolts. I was not planning for this dungeon to take this long. The dungeons are getting longer and longer. The first few that I did was pretty short. Didn't catch you the answers. What's for dinner tonight? So, I'm actually not sure what is for dinner tonight. Melissa had me put out chicken breasts to defrost. But she didn't tell me what she was gonna cook with it. So, it's a mystery. Yeah, this game, there was a lot of hype for this game because it wasn't released in the US market for, you know, 3 years or 2 years, 2.5 years, however long it was. And I think people have been dying for like a new kind of pretty action RPG type game. Because I mean, Path of the Exile still being updated, but the graphics like aren't, and the like abilities aren't like as pretty as this. Diablo is kind of, I feel like, in dead development right now. There's nothing really new except for the new seasons. So I think people were kind of itching for a new ARPG. And this one was very popular in Korea and Russia, so I think it'll be popular in the West too. Or globally, rather, I should say. I keep on forgetting this is a global release, not just the US. Bunny pack meal, yeah. Wait, does this thing pick up stuff for me, or does it have its own inventory? I don't even know. K-pop Diablo, yeah, kind of. When we were making the characters and stuff, they had a lot of like very like K-poppy hairstyles and faces and stuff like that for the characters. Come on. Why am I not going down? Why am I stuck? The thing you didn't like about Path of Exile is pretty much all solo. Yeah, so good thing about Lost Ark is from the beginning it felt like a pretty fast-paced game. They give you so many of your abilities right off the bat. And within like the first few hours you have like your skill bar full. Path of the Exile, I feel like you're using the same couple of skills for a really long time until you level up, which is why it felt slow for me. And I didn't have anyone to power level or grind me through, so I never really got too into Path of Exile because of that. Like the pace. Alright, I think this is the final boss. I can do this, we finish stream, I can have dinner, and Melissa won't kill me.
As you command, I smell them.
What nights do I cook? Chris, I cook on typically Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then Monday and Wednesdays, Melissa. And then on Friday, we like treat ourselves to, you know, eat out. But when we eat out, it's never anything like super extravagant. It's like going to get something kind of cheap like pho or Chipotle or something like that. It just saves us from having to cook on Fridays and just lets us relax a little bit after like a full week. So yeah, but I usually cook on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sometimes if I can't, I'm at least helping in the kitchen. I'm not that good of a cook. Melissa's a way better cook than me. So if anything, I try to help out when I'm not busy. But our compromise kind of is I do everything else around the house when it comes to like maintenance. Like I mow the lawn, I take care of, like we just installed stuff. So like I do all that stuff for the house. So Melissa, she takes care of the cooking and I try to help 2 days a week. Are we done? No, we're not done. Jeez, this is a long dungeon. But that's how we get balance in our household. Yes, I definitely make the meh food. But I make sure the stuff that needs to get done gets done. Man stuff, yeah. The non-politically correct way to put it, yeah. I do the old school, what people would refer to as like the manly duties, but yeah, she's definitely not for any of that. She's not interested in learning either, which is like whatever. At least I have like a bargaining chip for her cooking more. I just realized, or I just remembered, my name is Heartthrob Turtle. They give you titles in this name, in this game. All right, are we at the final boss now?
Rise, O Lord of Darkness.
Shane Eslick lives alone. Yeah, you have to do everything. I am very appreciative of my wife. You bought an air fryer for your sister and husband for Christmas, and they absolutely love it. Yeah, did I show the new air fryer yet? We got a dual air fryer now because our old one gave out after so many years. So yeah, I'm super excited about using the dual air fryer during the next LAN party that we host here, because we can make 2 times as many pots, and the capacity is just way bigger too than our old one. Compared to our old one. I think the volume's a little high. Let me turn it down a bit. Alright, let's see what this boss is all about. Yeah, no, we use our air fryer instead of the oven now if it can fit in the air fryer. Like, when we do sometimes just a couple of chicken breasts and stuff, we season everything and put it in the air fryer. Alright, let's go. This guy looks cool. He looks like Ifrit from Final Fantasy, all the Final Fantasies. Probably the most like from Final Fantasy X. Man, the alarm. Are you kidding me? I don't know what they're doing upstairs, but they're setting off the alarms in the house so much. How do we decide who cooks the food for LAN? Frago, no, why do I keep saying Frago? I know it's Frigo. Frigo, it's people volunteer for it. Though this other time I was asking like, hey, was anyone trying to cook for this next LAN? Because I've cooked for quite a few of them, so I was seeing if anyone else wanted to step up and cook something so that we can continue the trend of higher quality foods and not just complete junk food. Also, I reached out to Domino's and was trying to see if they could hook us up with anything. We'll see if anything happens with that. Probably not. They didn't respond to me yet in the DMs. But yeah, for the most part, LAN is kind of like voluntary. Oh, I can put on my ultimate, which is like a bubble, so I can tank better. And whoever is on my team is carrying with the DPS because this guy's health is going down so fast. Is this the final boss? Hopefully. Yeah, having a LAN sponsor, having Domino's be like, dude, I would even hit up Pizza Hut. I'm willing to give Pizza Hut a chance if they're trying to sponsor a LAN. So we'll see if I can make that happen.
Using the gold mirror in a sunny spot, destroy his dark energy.
Wait, what are we doing? Oh, he's just trying to kill this dude. Okay, let me get my loot so I can. Oh, he's not dead yet. Are you kidding me? This dude got like 3 forms and 7x health. Oh my goodness. He's gonna kill us. Why did he just get so much stronger? And I'm feared. Great. Come on, team members do the damage. Ooh, did I just... Nope, I did not avoid that. Please be the final form. You should reach out to a small local place. They might appreciate getting their name. Yeah, I mean, I would be down to shout out a smaller local place. But I'm not sure if it would be worth it for them, just because like the LAN party story series, it's not like a super popular, like it doesn't get tons of views like some of the other videos on the channel. And then if it's a local place, there's only so many people who live in Washington around the area, you know, so I would love to reach out to them, but I'm not sure if they would be interested in me is the thing. So, I mean, I could just support them as a business locally though. But man, Domino's, their crust, their buttery garlic crust, very hard to beat. Get a taco truck, that would be awesome, but again, I don't think we would be able to spend enough to get like a dedicated taco truck. What game is this? This is Lost Ark. We are playing Lost Ark right now. I'm just kind of showcasing it. It's not out yet. It's gonna be a free-to-play game on Steam. On Friday, it's officially out. But this is gonna be one of my main games for the time being.
I'll be taking the seal from here.
Yeah, I'll definitely look into it. Depending on where the LAN is, I'll look in the local area because obviously we have to be able to pick up or get delivery. But yeah, that's a good idea though. I definitely will consider it.
Not bad for a half-breed demon.
Yeah, C. Anderson, this is, I'm having a lot of fun. If I didn't have videos to make, and other stuff to do, I would be playing this like all day and just going to max level. But I've had to limit my time playing this because I've got a video coming up for this weekend. It hopefully does well. We're revisiting Kevin from the Report Cards PC video, so that'll be fun. But the channel feels like it's back out of the algorithm right now, so we'll see. Lost Ark, very fun. I would give it like an 8 or 9 out of 10 so far. Actually, why? I would only give it that because I'm reserving 10 out of 10 for a perfect game, which I don't want to give a perfect score to it. But it's very good. I'm enjoying it a lot. You're going to make eggs and potatoes O'Brien? What is potatoes O'Brien? You love real pizza and you can only get real pizza in New York. Pizza? Have you had Joe's Pizza? You must have, Chris. What's your opinion on Joe's Pizza? I'm not sure if you gave your opinion on it in the past. Ooh, loots. Look at all these purple loots. Ooh, I got some upgrades too. Some pants, a chest piece, a necklace. We got some good stuff from that run. I think that's it. Have I tried Final Fantasy 14? Yeah, I played when Heaven's Word came out. I got to almost max level. I just couldn't get into Final Fantasy. I compared it to WoW too much, and I didn't like how the world was segmented for the most part. So, alright. I think I can leave now. Just hearth out of, or teleport out of the dungeon. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the most part. So this was Lost Ark. If any of y'all want to play, what was my server again? I don't even remember. My server is my info on here. I'm gonna go to character select. I tried to make an Akuma character. But if anyone's trying to play Lost Ark and potentially team up in the future or be on the same server as Asmongold is, the server is... Does it not say? Oh. The server is Galatur. G-A-L-A-T-U-S. T-U-R. So, with that said, I think that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for the stream. So, first of all, I want to thank... congrats to Christopher Kunin, by the way, who is one of the new mods. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be one of the more consistent mods that we'll have in the stream. Though, I haven't had to, like, delete messages and stuff. So, for the most part, Chris is probably just gonna be able to link stuff and help out via that way. But regardless, thanks for, being a mod for the stream. For everyone else, in terms of upcoming content, like I said, we're gonna have the visiting or hang out with Kevin for a little bit. He had PC problems, so I helped him with that. And And then LAN party stories. The next one is occurring next week, which means the video is going to be out like a month from that. Yeah, I think that's it for announcements though. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you as always for the people. I'm surprised people still stay this long, especially through the gaming portion, because I would think most people are more interested in the first part of the stream, but we still have a decent amount of people here. So I want to say thanks to you as always for continuing to watch all the way through, for continuing to support the channel, and for sticking around and just hanging out. But other than that, I'm going to have dinner now. You all hopefully have a great rest of your evening, have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the weekend's upcoming video. Take care now. Bye-bye.